Qatari 102 Heavy, looking to pick up our clearance to Hamad.
Qatari 102 Heavy, Geneva delivery. Expect runway 22 Medab 1 Alpha departure. Squawk 2511.
Medab 1 Alpha departure. Squawk 2511. Qatari 102 Heavy.
Qatari 102 Heavy, readback correct. Contact ground 121.855 when ready for pushback but engine start.
Ground 121.855 when ready. Qatari 102 Heavy. Qatari 102 Heavy, gate 16 request pushback.
Alpine 13 Kilo Bravo, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Alpine 13 Kilo Bravo.
Qatari 102 Heavy, Geneva ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Pushback approved, face northeast. Qatari 102 Heavy.
Etihad 39 X-ray Heavy, request taxi.
Etihad 39 X-ray Heavy, runway 22 taxi via inner, link 5 outer, Alpha.
Runway 22 via inner, link 5 outer, Alpha Etihad 39 X-ray Heavy.
Swiss 92 Echo, contact Geneva Tower 118.7, have a good morning.
Contact Tower 118.7 Swiss 92 Echo, bye-bye.
Hotel Bravo, prepare mic, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic. Hotel Bravo, Papa Mike.
Hotel Bravo, prepare mic, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Hotel Bravo, Papa Mike.
Lot 4 Kilo Victor, gate 5 taxi via Charlie, outer, link 4 inner.
Gate 5 taxi via Charlie, outer, link 4 inner, lot 4 Kilo Victor.
Alpine 13 Kilo Bravo, contact Geneva Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7, Alpine 13 Kilo Bravo.
Swiss 291 X-ray, ramp 123 taxi via Charlie, outer, link 4 inner.
Over to ramp 123 taxi via Charlie, outer, link 4 inner, Swiss 291 X-ray.
Etihad 39 X-ray Heavy, contact Geneva Tower 118.7.
Over to Tower 118.7 Etihad 39 X-ray Heavy.
Hotel Bravo, Papa Mike, contact Geneva Tower 118.7.
Contact Tower 118.7 Hotel Bravo, Papa Mike.
Qatari 102 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
Qatari 102 Heavy, runway 22 taxi via inner, link 5 outer, Alpha.
Runway 22 taxi via inner, link 5 outer, Alpha, Qatari 102 Heavy.
Alpine 75 Kilo Tango, 834 taxi via Charlie outer, link 4 inner, link 3.
8345 Charlie, outer, link 4 inner, link 3 Alpine 75 Kilo Tango. Swiss 291 X-ray, ramp 12 tree request pushback.
Swiss 291 X-ray, Geneva ground, pushback approved, face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved, face northwest, Swiss 291 X-ray. Swiss 291 X-ray, request taxi to be active.
Swiss 291 X-ray, runway 22 taxi via inner, link 1 outer, link 4 link 5 alpha.
Runway 22 taxi via inner, link 1 outer, link 4 link 5 alpha, Swiss 291 X-ray.
Qatari 102 heavy, contact Geneva Tower 118.7, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118.7, Qatari 102 heavy, bye-bye. Qatari 102 heavy, ready to go, runway 22.
Qatari 102 heavy, runway 22 line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 22 Qatari 102 heavy.
Qatari 102 heavy, Geneva Tower, wind variable, runway 22 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 22 cleared for takeoff, Qatari 102 heavy.
Geneva Tower, Easy 7 for Mike Yankee, aye aye, runway 22.
Easy 7 for Mike Yankee, Geneva Tower, continue.
Wilco, Easy 7 for Mike Yankee.
Qatari 102 heavy, contact Geneva departure 119.53.
Contact Geneva departure 119.53 Qatari 102 heavy. Geneva departure, Qatari 102 heavy, 2,600 feet.
Qatari 102 heavy, Geneva departure, good morning, identified, climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190 Qatari 102 heavy.
Geneva departure, Swiss 291 X-ray, descending via Pursuit 2 Gulf, 1,900 feet, we have X-ray on board. Departure, tops, with 387, 1,900 feet.
Tops with 387, Geneva departure, identified, climb to flight level 190.
Climb to flight level 190 tops, with 3887.
Qatari 102 Heavy, contact Marseille Control 120.85, bye-bye.
Center on 120.85 Qatari 102 Heavy, have a good day. Marseille Control, Qatari 102 Heavy, good day, through flight level 164 for flight level 190 direct Alpes.
Qatari 102 Heavy, Marseille Control, good day, identified, climb to flight level 390.
Climb to flight level 390, Qatari 102 Heavy.
Pigeon 854, contact Geneva arrival 136.255.
Contact Geneva arrival 136.255, Pigeon 854. Marseille Control, Swiss 4 Mike Alpha, descending via Kilo Tree Romeo, flight level 124.
Swiss 4 Mike Alpha, Marseille Control, radar contact. Etihad 39 X-ray Heavy, contact me on radar 124.925.
Center on 124.925 Etihad 39 X-ray Heavy, have a good day.
Marseille Control, good error 305, good day, flight level 349er.
At Arrow 305, Marseille Control, radar contact.
Marseille Control, Rednose 3640, descending by body 7 Romeo, flight level 203.
Rednose 3640, Marseille Control, radar contact. Skylight 100 Alpha, contact Marseille Control 124.5, bye-bye.
Center on 124.5, Skylight 100 Alpha, have a good day.
Swiss 4 Mike Alpha, contact Geneva arrival 136.255.
Contact Geneva, arrival 136.255, Swiss 4 Mike Alpha.
Fueling 36 Tango Papa, contact Marseille Control 124.5.
Center on 124.5, viewing 36 Tango Papa.
Arrow 305, contact Milan radar 124.925, have a good day.
Center on 124.925 at Arrow 305, bye-bye.
Rednose 3640, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1020, Rednose 3640.
Rednose 3640, contact lease information, approach 124.425.
Contact lease information, approach 124.425, Rednose 3640.
Ryanair Foxtrot Tango 006, contact Marseille Control 124.5.
Contact Marseille Control 124.5, Ryanair Foxtrot Tango 006.
Qatari 102 Heavy, contact Milan radar 124.925.
Center on 124.925, Qatari 102 Heavy. Milan radar, Qatari 102 Heavy, through flight level 268 for flight level 390.
Qatari 102 Heavy, Milan radar identified.
tier 920, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1013. Descend to 6,000 feet, Egypt tier 920. Qatari 417, Orlek 1 Lima, runway 34 left, report ready for descent.
Orlek 1 Lima, runway 34 left, ready for descent. Qatari 417.
Qatari 417, descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, Qatari 417.
Center, Danish 336, flight level 369.
Danish 336, Doha Center, radar contact. Kuwaiti 412 Heavy, contact Kuwait radar 125.3.
Center on 125.3, Kuwaiti 412 Heavy, have a good day.
Arabia 121, radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 33 right, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 33 right, ready for descent. Arabia 121.
Arabia 121, Kuwait Airport landing runway 33 right.
Kuwait Airport, landing runway 33 right, Arabia 121.
Qatari 780 Heavy, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1012.
Descend to 10,000 feet. QNH 1012, Qatari 780 Heavy.
Arabia 121, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Arabia 121.
Hold. Cargo 9761 Heavy, Doha Center. Expect Kobux 1 Bravo, runway 33 left.
Expect Kobux 1 Bravo, runway 33 left, mode cargo 9761 Heavy.
Arabia 121, contact Kuwait radar 125.3.
Center on 125.3, Arabia 121. Have a good day.
American 120 Heavy, Doha Center. Expect Higher 1 Juliet, runway 34 left. Expect Higher 1 Juliet, runway 34 left, American 120 Heavy. Etihad 333, Yukoli 1 Bravo, runway 13 right, report ready for descent.
Yukoli 1 Bravo, runway 13 right, ready for descent, Etihad 333.
Etihad 333, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Etihad 333.
Etihad 333, contact UAE radar 124.85, have a good day.
Center on 124.85, Etihad 333, bye-bye.
Etihad 2 Alpha Uniform, Doha Center, expect Godub 2 Bravo, runway 13 left.
Expect Godub 2 Bravo, runway 13 left, Etihad 2 Alpha Uniform.
Emirates 825 Heavy, contact Dammam, approach 126.3.
Contact Dammam, approach 126.3, Emirates 825 Heavy.
Mole Cargo 9761 Heavy, contact Jeddah, center 132.7.
Center on 132.7, Mole Cargo 9761 Heavy.
Minus 206, contact Jeddah, center 132.7, bye-bye.
Contact Jeddah Center 132.7, flight is 206. Have a good day.
Qatari 780 Heavy, contact Doha, director 123.875.
Contact Doha, director 123.875, Qatari 780 Heavy.
Saudi, F559 Heavy, contact Jeddah Center 132.7, bye-bye.
Contact Jeddah Center 132.7 Saudi, F559 Heavy.
American 120 Heavy, descend to flight level 220. Descend to flight level 220, American 120 Heavy. Etihad 2 Alpha Uniform, Gato 2 Bravo, runway 13 left, report ready for descent.
Gato 2 Bravo, runway 13 left, ready for descent. Etihad 2 Alpha Uniform.
Etihad 2 Alpha Uniform, descend to flight level 120.
Descent to flight level 120, Etihad 2 Alpha Uniform.
Qatari 102 Heavy, contact Doha Director 119.4.
Contact Doha Director 119.4 Qatari 102 Heavy. Doha Director, Qatari 102 Heavy, 10,500 feet with the numbers.
Qatari 102 Heavy Doha Director, QNH1012 expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34 right.
QNH1012 expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34 right Qatari 102 Heavy.
Qatari 102 Heavy descend to 2,500 feet.
Descend to 2,500 feet Qatari 102 Heavy.
Qatari 1037, leave pure and heading 110, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34 right.
Leave pure and heading 110, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34 right, Qatari 1037.
Qatari 1037, turn left, heading 115 vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 115, Qatari 1037.
Qatari 102 Heavy, leave pure and heading 115, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34 right.
Leave pure and heading 115, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34 right, Qatari 102 Heavy.
Qatari 102 Heavy, turn left, heading 115 vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 115, Qatari 102 Heavy.
Qatari 1037, turn left, heading 080.
Turn left, heading 080, Qatari 1037.
Qatari 102 Heavy, turn left, heading 075.
Turn left, heading 075, Qatari 102 Heavy.
Qatari 1037, 3 miles from Ladso, turn left, heading 015, maintain 2,500 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 34 right.
Turn left, heading 015, 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 34 right, Qatari 1037.
Qatari 102 Heavy, 4 miles from Ladso, turn left, heading 010, maintain 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 34 right.
Turn left, heading 010, 2,500 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 34 right, Qatari 102 Heavy.
Doha Director, Oman Air 663, good afternoon, 9,900 feet, we have kilo.
Oman Air 663 Doha Director, QN, H1012, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34 right.
QN, H1012, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 34 right, Oman Air 663.
Oman Air 663, descend to 6,000 feet.
Descend to 6,000 feet, Oman Air 663.
Qatari 1037, contact Hamad Tower, 118.525.
Contact Tower 118.525, Qatari 1037.
Qatari 102 Heavy, contact Hamad Tower 118.525. Have a good afternoon.
Contact Tower 118.525 Qatari 102 Heavy, bye-bye. Hamad Tower, Qatari 102 Heavy, ILS runway 34 right.
Qatari 102 Heavy, Hamad Tower, continue.
Wilco, Qatari 102 Heavy.
Qatari 1037, exit left at Alpha 4.
Exit left at Alpha 4, Qatari 1037.
Qatari 102 Heavy, wind 010 at 7 runway 34 right cleared to land.
Runway 34 right cleared to land, Qatari 102 Heavy.
Qatari 102 Heavy, exit left at Alpha 5.
Exit left at Alpha 5, Qatari 102 Heavy.
Qatari 102 Heavy, contact ground 120.225.
Ground 120.225, Qatari 102 Heavy. Qatari 102 Heavy, request taxi to assigned gate.
Qatari 102 Heavy, gate Alpha 3 taxi via Alpha 5 Alpha, Alpha 6 Charlie Sierra, Juliet, Whiskey 1.
Gate Alpha 3 via Alpha 5 Alpha, Alpha 6 Charlie, Sierra, Juliet, Whiskey 1 Qatari 102 Heavy.
2,500.
Stall.
2,000.
Stall.
Traffic.
Oman Air 663, gate 126 right taxi via Alpha 5 Alpha, Alpha 6 Charlie.
Gate 126 right via Alpha 5 Alpha, Alpha 6 Charlie, Oman Air 663.
Norris 130, ramp 50, 1 left taxi via Alpha, 5 Alpha, Alpha 6 Charlie Sierra, Kilo. Ramp 50, 1 left via Alpha, 5 Alpha, Alpha 6 Charlie, Sierra, Kilo, Norris 130.